Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane, a very specific, very Indian memory lane. We're talking about school life. Ah yes, the good old days of white uniforms, heavy school bags, and teachers who had a sixth sense for mischief. If you went to an Indian school, you know it wasn't just about studying. It was a daily comedy show, and we were all part of the cast. Let's start with the morning assembly. Remember standing in neat lines under the hot sun, trying so hard not to faint, while the principal gave a 30-minute speech on discipline? And there was always that one kid who would start singing the national anthem in a super high-pitched voice, making everyone else giggle. Then, the PT teacher, with a whistle that could wake the dead, would shout, "Stand at ease. Attention." And you'd accidentally do the opposite. Classic. Now, let's talk about the classroom. The classroom was our stage. The backbenchers weren't just students. They were strategic geniuses. They had mastered the art of eating lunch during the third period, passing notes with the precision of a secret agent, and sleeping with their eyes open. And who can forget the legendary excuses for not doing homework? "Sir, my grandmother passed away for the third time this year." Or the classic, "Ma'am, I did the homework, but my dog ate my notebook." I wonder how many dogs in India have a diet of math problems and history notes. The teachers were characters in themselves. There was always that one super strict math teacher whose entry would cause pin-drop silence. You could hear your own heartbeat. Then there was the cool English teacher who let you read storybooks in class. And of course, the substitute teacher. The moment our main teacher was absent, the class would transform into a fish market. It was a beautiful chaos. The class monitor, armed with a piece of chalk and a list of talkers, would try to control the situation, but it was a lost cause. And what about the punishments? Standing outside the class wasn't just a punishment, it was a social event. You'd meet your friends from other sections, catch up on gossip, and sometimes even play a quick game of rock, paper, scissors, kneeling down, holding your ears. It sounds tough, but honestly, it just gave you a different perspective of the classroom floor. You'd discover things like a long-lost pencil or a fossilized piece of chewing gum. Then came the exams, the tension, the last-minute cramming, the little chits of paper hidden in your geometry box. I remember making those tiny, microscopic notes. It took more effort to make the cheat sheet than to actually learn the answers. And the moment the results were out, the famous question from every auntie and uncle: "So, how much percentage you got?" It didn't matter if you were happy with your 80%. Sharmaji's son got 95. The eternal struggle. But amidst all the madness, the scoldings, and the homework, there were the friendships. Sharing your tiffin box was a sacred ritual. The person with the Maggi in their lunchbox was the king for the day. Fighting over the last bite of a samosa, saving a seat for your best friend on the bus, covering for them when they got into trouble, these are the moments that truly defined our school life. It's funny how we couldn't wait to get out of school, and now all we want is to go back for just one day. To sit on that last bench, to share that lunchbox, to laugh at the teacher's jokes, and to live those carefree days again. Indian school life was a unique blend of discipline and drama. A perfect recipe for hilarious memories that we'll cherish forever. What's your funniest school memory? I would love to read all about it. Just drop your stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this little trip back in time, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.